The drag community is mourning the sudden loss of the Vivienne, aged just 32. The Liverpool-born icon, known offstage as James Lee Williams, emerged triumphant in the inaugural series of RuPaul's Drag Race, UK back in 2019, wowing judges with their razor-sharp wit and refined look. Following their victory, the Vivienne graced other TV shows, such as The Weakest Link and The Great British Sewing Bee in 2021, and more recently appeared on Drag Race All-Stars and ITV's Dancing on Ice in 2022. Last weekend brought the tragic news of their passing, with authorities confirming no suspicion around the circumstances. Simon Jones, the star's publicist and a close friend, took to Instagram to share the somber details. It is with immense sadness that we let you know our beloved James Lee Williams, the Vivienne, has passed this weekend. James was an incredibly loved, warm-hearted, and amazing person. Their family are heartbroken at the loss of their son, brother, and uncle. This tragedy adds another name to the growing list of young drag entertainers from the show who have died following their appearances. We take a moment to remember the Vivienne and others gone too soon. The Vivienne's drag name was inspired by their adoration for iconic British designer Vivienne Westwood. They shared with the BBC, "Everyone used to call me Vivienne, as I was head to toe in Westwood. So, when I started doing drag, it was a natural progression. I didn't want one of those cheap, nasty SL*Y drag names, so I thought of the Vivienne, and here she is, there's only one of them," reports the Mirror. Drag Race's own Michelle Visage remembered the Vivienne as heartbreaking, stating online, "We go back to when I started coming over here to the UK. You were always there, always laughing, always giving, always on point. Your laughter, your wit, your talent, your drag. I loved all of it, but I loved your friendship most of all." Meanwhile, RuPaul Charles offered his condolences. "With a broken heart, I join the entire Drag Race universe in mourning the loss of the Vivienne. An incredibly talented queen and a lovely human being." David Ludford, the Vivienne's former husband whom they met in Gran Canaria in August 2017, mourned with sincerity, posting wedding pictures and sweet memories from their 6 years together, saying, "We literally clicked straight away, and we knew we were going to be together for a long time." The Drag Race community also mourned the loss of Cherry Valentine, a beloved contestant from Drag Race UK Season 2, who passed away at the tender age of 28 in September 2022. Cherry, born George Ward, was discovered by their roommate in North London after reportedly struggling with the pressures of fame, according to an inquest. Cherry was celebrated for their work on the BBC documentary Gypsy Queen and Proud Post-Drag Race, and was also a qualified mental health nurse who contributed to the NHS vaccination effort during the COVID-19 crisis. The assistant coroner, Dr. Peter Straker, concluded the inquest with a suicide verdict. At the hearing, Cherry's family paid homage with a heartfelt statement. "As his family, we are still processing his death, and our lives will never be the same. We understand how much he is loved and how many lives he has inspired and touched. We love you, Georgie." Chi-Chi DeVane, another cherished member of the RuPaul's Drag Race family, known offstage as Vivienne Michael Davenport, tragically died on August 20th, 2020 at age 34. Chi-Chi, who competed in Season 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race and All-Star Season 3, had previously shared with fans in 2018 that they were battling scleroderma, an autoimmune disease that leads to skin thickening and can impair organ function. After being hospitalized for kidney failure, Chi-Chi was admitted to the ER with pneumonia in August 2020 and sadly passed away shortly thereafter. Following the news, their family shared on Instagram, "It is with tremendous sorrow that my family and I announce the passing of my beloved son, Vivienne Michael Davenport, the world-renowned Chi-Chi DeVane." The post read, "The family said plans for final arrangements were still forthcoming and shared his final words to his family and fans. Never give up. Sahara Davenport Sahara graced screens with her mighty presence during the second American series of Drag Race. The Texas-born queen came 7th in the show and began a long line of Davenports to feature in upcoming seasons. They include Season 7's Kennedy Davenport, who also appeared in the spin-off show All Stars. Sahara's partner, fellow drag icon Manila Luzon, appeared on the 3rd season of U.S. Drag Race. Reflecting on Sahara's passing, Manila posted on Facebook in 2018, 6 years ago, my boyfriend Antoine, Sahara Davenport, passed away, and many of us were devastated. It was a reality check for me, reminding me how precious life is, that we aren't as invincible as we think we are, that terrible things can happen to us all. His death changed me forever. The star, known as Antoine Ashley, suddenly died at the tender age of 27 at Johns Hopkins Hospital in Maryland on October 1st, 2012. Drag Race Thailand star Bandit, a fashion design lecturer and personal stylist, gained popularity after finishing fourth in the show's second season. Sadly, Bandit passed away in December 2023 at the age of 38 in her home country, with the cause of death still unknown. Drag Race Thailand co-host Pangina Heels paid tribute to Bandit, saying, "We're all completely lost because Bandit has been a light. He has taught me. I would not be the same person I am today without Bandit teaching me about fashion." In the year before their untimely passing, the Vivienne dazzled audiences as the Wicked Witch of the West in a UK and Ireland tour of The Wizard of Oz, often updating fans on Instagram about the performances.